Hey boys, what's up? I'm back here again with another video. And today will be about my fantasy league and my top picks and why I picked them. So, right now I'm 1-0. I am winning my game by sorry guys. But anyways, why I picked them and stuff like that. Right now, I'm winning by a good amount. Still with the Monday game to go. This would be week 2 that I'm recording this. And team's doing pretty good for me. I'm 1-0. Hopefully about to be 2-0 in my league. But I'm gonna go down the line and tell you guys why I picked them. So, Derek Carr. Everybody knows Derek Carr. He's a good young quarterback who can just throw the ball good. I mean, if anybody has watched his games, he's really good at it. He has decent speed and he can run. He can throw the ball a lot. Next, I picked AP because he's playing for New Orleans. They have a good line, and I felt like, AP's old, so I felt like he's gonna retire any minute. But nobody wants to retire without going out with a big bang. So I figured, if AP retires this year, he'll get some good stats. Hasn't been doing too good for me, but last week he won me a game. Clutchest game ever. I needed 4 points to win. My dude AP comes in clutch with 5.4, and I beat the dude. Such a clutch game. Latavius Murray, he's a young halfback who's very agile, and he's speedy, and he's playing for the Vikings. And with the Vikings losing Cordell Patterson, I figured they'd be rushing. Oh my God! Since they got rid of Adrian Peterson and Cordell Patterson, I figured that they're gonna rush more since they got a younger and speedier halfback, and they don't have their number 1 receiver. Now I chose Amari Cooper because he's good. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. He's really good. He's young. He has speed, and Derek Carr's his quarterback, so Derek Carr can throw it. Derek Carr, here, I'll read you. You guys can read it, and I'll read it to you. This week projection. Derek Carr was 5 of 12 targeting Cooper on Sunday. His second most incompletions targeting Cooper in a game in over their 2 seasons together. 2 seasons. And the second most incompletions Derek Carr's had to Amari Cooper has been 7 out of 2 seasons. That's another one. Incompletions targeting Cooper in a game in over their 2 seasons together. Counting this somewhat inefficient outing is the fact Cooper nearly doubled Michael Crabtree's target total, while also netting multiple looks near the end zone with a patchwork Jets secondary up next. Cooper is a fine number 1 to fire up in week 2. He's really good, and me personally, I call him a glitch. Like, he really is. He can catch almost anything. Now here, I wanted to get Mike Evans, but this dude stole him from me, so I got D-Jax. Why not? No, Deshaun Jackson. Why I picked him? Well, we all know he's getting to the age where he's getting pretty old. But the reason why I picked him because he has a good young quarterback, Jameis Winston. Not the fastest quarterback, or the strongest, but if he needs the ball to go somewhere, he'll get it there some way, hopefully. Deshaun Jackson, even though he's getting to the old age, he still has speed wheels. And we all know what he did with LaShawn McCoy, Michael Vick against the Giants. They came back off and they won because of his punt return, which was insane. That's another reason why I picked him. He's great underneath pressure. I mean, he had an entire game laying on his back. I mean, pretty much, I'm pretty sure it was a playoff games too. And all he had to do was return a punt for a touchdown. And the dude did it. And on top of it, he did it up the middle after muffing the ball. No, Delaney Walker. Why I picked Delaney Walker? The dude's got a nice young quarterback. He's a good blocker. What else can I say about him? He looks pretty young. I don't know how old he is, but he's fast. He can catch the ball very well. One of the fastest tight ends in the league, and has a great quarterback, Marcus Mariota. Not the greatest accuracy deep, but good quarterback. Larry Fitz. Larry Fitz. Why I picked him? Well, one, he's the number one receiver for my favorite team, Arizona Cardinals. But two, it's the same reason with AP. Larry is getting old. And I wouldn't want to retire on a bad year. I want it to be my most explosive year that I've had in a long time. So that's another reason. That and the dude, and I thought Larry was supposed to be getting older, but as the years go on, it seems like he gets faster and better. And he does. Maybe not faster, but he definitely gets better. But that's why I picked him. Picked Arizona's defense because they were number one defense. I'm pretty sure a couple times. And their defense is very solid. Very solid. Sebastian Janikowski, I picked him, another Oakland Raider. He has one of the longest field goals in NFL history. Pretty much. That's pretty much it. That, and he's a nice young kicker. Terrell Pryor Sr. I really picked him because I thought him and Kirk Cousins could get something going between them. With his speed, Kirk Cousins' arm, really good, but so far he has been doing too good for my fantasy league. But I mean, he's getting points and I'm happy with it. Marcus Mariota, look at this dude racking up 13 points. Why I picked Marcus Mariota? Well, one, he has speed to get out of the pocket and run away if he needs to. If he needs to, he can go and run for that touchdown instead of throwing it. And same thing, like what I said when I was talking about Delaney. He has a good arm. He can gunsling it there. He can get the ball there. He just needs to believe in himself. Now, I know this sounds like something like your 4th grade teacher told you or something, but I'm not kidding, guys. And he's young, he's speedy, he has a good arm, and he's racked up points. This is the second week he's gotten me double-digit points. Hunter Henry. I picked him because he's a new player to the league, and he's playing for the Chargers. And Philip Rivers has always had a good tight end and learned how to utilize his tight end when he needs him the most. Like speed wise, or like he knows where his tight end is gonna be because he memorizes. This is hard to explain, but like Philip Rivers knows his tight end speed, so he knows the distance to throw it to a tight end, because tight ends always aren't the fastest. But Hunter Henry, I feel like he has some good fight in him. And, I mean, if you look at his stats, it says right there, 7 receptions, 80 yards. Seems pretty good, guys. I mean, that's really why I picked him. Now, everybody should know why I picked John Ross. The dude's freaking fast, and he has Andy Dalton as his quarterback, and he's alongside A.J. Green. I mean, why wouldn't you pick him? But he hasn't been doing at all good for me. Like, at all. And it's really making me test my picks. But, I know John Ross. He's new to the league. He was just drafted this year. So I'm sure it'll take him to, like, the 4th game until he gets the feel of being an NFL star. I really hope he didn't just become a bust for me, because that would have erased my pick, and I could have picked Christian and I was gonna pick. Sorry again, guys. I was gonna pick Christian McCaffrey right there instead of Marcus Mariota, but he was still down in the draft line, so I thought I would have some time. But right after I picked Mariota, Christian McCaffrey got picked, and I was so upset. Now, John Ross, I'm a little upset with him, but not giving up on the dude. He's new to the league, and he'll hopefully get some points for me. I mean, -8 points. Not the best rating, but gotta deal with it for now. I'm telling you guys, John Ross, in like a couple weeks when I do my update for my fantasy league, he'll have some points up there for me. Now, Cole Beasley, we all know he was just lit up last year with Dak, him and Dak. Beautiful combination. And I'm hoping they can do it again this year. He's been getting some receptions, and I mean, 4 receptions, 33 yards, that's pretty good. You know, not really, but decent. Also depends on what passes he got, but you know, I believe in Cole Beasley. He's still younger, Dak's younger, and their connection just seems to be so on point. Now, Tyler Lockett. I picked Tyler Lockett because even though Russell Wilson's still young, he's starting to get to that old age. Tyler Lockett just has the speed to meet Russell's strength in his deep throw. So, in his deep throw accuracy, that and Tyler Lockett can return punts. I'm hoping that one of these times, you know, he returns a punt for me, and I just get like 10 points for it, and I just win the game because of him. Like, I was down by like 10.5, and he gets me to 11 points because he got 2 punt return, kick return, and touchdown. You know, just that's what I hope out of him. I find him a very clutch player, like I do. Where is he? Up here. Who was it? I can't remember. Adrian Peterson. Like Adrian Peterson, I find him clutch. You know, Tyrod Taylor. He's like Marcus Mariota. Basically, I just have the same thing to say about him as I do about Marcus Mariota. I mean, same thing to say to him, like Marcus Mariota. You know, he's speed, he's young, he has good receivers. I just think he's doing good, and he is doing good. 10.5, my quarterbacks are lighting up. And if you're wondering why I picked 3 quarterbacks, you can never have too many quarterbacks, honestly. Like, you can never have too many quarterbacks. Especially if, can I get back? Especially if you got my 3 quarterbacks. I mean, they're good. Most of my points came from my quarterbacks. I mean, 21.2, 21.2 plus 13 equals 34.2. Where's Tyrod? Oh, why did he just... What? What just happened? What just happened? I have no clue what just happened, guys. But anyways, 35.2 with just between Derek Carr and Marcus Mariota plus the 10 point equals 40.2, if I have that right. Right, 21.2 plus 13. 21.2 plus 13 lead equals 34.2 plus 10.5 would equal 49.7. I don't think I have that right, but whatever. You guys get my point. They scored a lot of my points. But anyways, that's pretty much it, the video, guys. Hope you enjoy it, and next week we will have another one of these videos. Goodbye.